one day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. When a love relationship is at its height, there is no room left for any interest in the environment. A pair of lovers are sufficient to themselves. The ego is not master in its own house. How bold one gets when one is sure of being loved. A love that does not discriminate seems to me to forfeit a part of its own value by doing an injustice to its object, and secondly, not all men are worthy of love. Love in the form of longing and deprivation lowers the self-regard. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? A woman should soften but not weaken a man. Religious doctrines are all illusions. They do not admit of proof, and no one can be compelled to consider them as true or to believe in them. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. In the depths of my heart, I can't help being convinced that my dear fellowmen, with a few exceptions, are worthless. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. Immorality, no less than morality, has at all times found support in religion. The madman is a dreamer awake. No, our science is no illusion. But an illusion it would be to suppose that what science cannot give us we can get elsewhere. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires. The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming that which the wicked man does in actual life. He does not believe that does not live according to his belief. Where the questions of religion are concerned, people are guilty of every possible kind of insincerity and intellectual misdemeanor. Beauty has no obvious use, nor is there any clear cultural necessity for it. Yet civilization could not do without it. My love is something valuable to me which I ought not to throw away without reflection. The intention that man should be happy is not in the plan of creation.